Hello, welcome back to Empower Her Daily, your 3 to 4 minute daily boost for women over 30 to feel strong, capable, confident, and proud. So, we're into our mini series. Now, this is episode 2 of our mini series. Last episode, we talked about something really important, that your cycle isn't something to fight against, but to understand and work with. So today, we're talking about the part of your cycle where things often start to feel a bit easier again. This is the follicular phase, and it leads into ovulation. For many women, this is where energy starts to rise again. Now, that doesn't mean you suddenly wake up and feel like a different person, but what often happens is training and workouts feel slightly lighter. Motivation starts to come back, energy begins to improve, and mentally things can feel a bit clearer and more focused again. When you understand what's happening, it suddenly makes a lot more sense. After your period, hormone levels, especially estrogen, begin to rise. And estrogen plays a really important role in things like energy, strength potential, recovery, and even confidence. So if you've ever had weeks in the gym or when you're training where you suddenly feel stronger, more motivated to train, or more consistent without trying really, really hard, this could be why. Nothing magical has suddenly changed. Your body is just working with you a little bit more during this phase. So then as you move closer to ovulation, this is often where women feel their strongest. Strength training can just feel more productive. Your confidence grows, and workouts that felt really difficult a few weeks ago can suddenly feel more manageable. This is where a lot of women and myself make a really big mistake without even realizing it. We assume this is how we should feel all the time. And don't get me wrong, I would like to. But when energy drops again later in the month, we think something's gone wrong, or we've just lost motivation, or that we're doing something wrong with our training. But actually, this high energy phase is just one part of the cycle. So an important part to take away from this is instead of trying to force this level of intensity all the time, it can be much more helpful to use this phase wisely. This is often a great time to build consistency, push a little bit more in your strength training, focus on progress rather than just maintaining, and using and taking advantage of that energy when it naturally feels a little bit easier. But do consider balance. You don't want to over push it, doing more than what your body can handle. It's simply about recognizing that your body feels stronger and using that momentum rather than ignoring it. Because once you start to notice these patterns and how your body works through your cycle, you'll stop feeling like you're inconsistent. You'll start feeling more in tune with your body. And then training can start to feel more sustainable instead of frustrating. Now, I hope you found this episode useful. If you did, please let me know. Please drop me a purple heart in the comments. For the next episode of our mini-series, we're going to talk about the phase where things start to feel harder again, but why that doesn't mean you're losing progress. Thank you for listening to Empower Her Daily. This is your journey, your pace, your strength. See you next time.